Hello there, traveler. I am Leonardo MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod, and I bring to you some of the amazing tales that I gathered through my travels. So please,
Ahem. Stay a while and listen.
the soup is ready. Mulan was sulking in the kitchen, stirring a pot of soup for dinner. My grandmother Fa was sitting at the table choosing rice. The two were silent, thinking about the latest news that had arrived. Mulan's father, Fa Zhou, had offered to join the Chinese army in order to protect the emperor from the invasion of the Huns. By law, a male representative from each household should report. Since Mulan had no brothers, it was her father's duty to go into the army. But although her father was a great warrior in the past, Mulan knew that he was no longer young and that he was not strong enough to face battles. Mulan was concerned because she knew that if her father joined the army and went to war, he was sure to die. Why does my dad have to fight? Mulan asked her grandmother suddenly. He's just a man, and the emperor would never feel the difference whether he joined the army or not. On the other hand, it would make a big difference for our family if he died, and she let out a long sigh. Her grandmother also sighed and continued to chew rice in silence for a few minutes. In part, you're right. A grain of rice like the one I have in my hand is small and insignificant. Then she raised her hand and tossed the grain into a large bowl full of already chosen rice. But together, all the grains of rice in this bowl could feed many people. The emperor needs an army of many people in order to defend himself against the invaders. Mulan shook her head, feeling very sad, afraid to open her mouth to speak and start to cry. She was young and stubborn, and it was difficult to accept the sacrifice her father would have to make. Grandma Fa was as unhappy as Mulan, but she knew it was useless to protest against some things. She got up and left the kitchen quietly. Mulan continued to stir the soup, although it was no longer necessary. Next to the cauldron was a small bowl which contained red pepper. Mulan picked up the bowl and looked at it thoughtfully. A grain of rice is small and insignificant, she said to herself, and a pinch of pepper from this bowl could completely change the flavor of the soup. Perhaps, she continued, a single person can make a difference if she follows her heart. Mulan turned the entire bowl of pepper into the cauldron and smiled. The soup is ready, she announced. That's gonna be quite a soup. That is all for today, but there are always more amazing tales to tell. Before I leave, do not forget, first of all, if you're not part of the clan, hit the subscribe button to be part of it. Second, hit as well the like button to let YouTube know that these tales must reach others. That way, you can help spread them to the four corners of the realm. And thirdly, ring the bell icon so you can be notified of new tales to listen. Until then, may the gods of old guide thee in thy path.